Hey everybody, Nostalgia Scott coming to you guys with part 3 of Spyro Year of the Dragon, part of the Reignited trilogy. Today we'll be doing Mushroom Speedway now that we have 20 eggs that we collected throughout the game. And here we are, Mushroom Speedway. So, there's technically 3 things to do: time attack, race the butterflies, and then a secret one. There's always 400 gems and always 3 eggs. So, we're going to race the butterflies, which in the original were multiple colors, but in this game they made them all the exact same color. So, that's the thing, I guess. I don't know why the games do that, but there's certain features in the Reignited trilogy that are, like, way better than the originals, and then some that are just, like, way worse. And a lot of the time, it's, like, the artistic direction that kind of lost it. Like, it just doesn't feel special anymore. And you can also flame them if you get close enough, which will then, you know, cause them to slow down. But in this one, you kind of pretty much have to hit every single boost. At least I'm pretty sure you have to hit every single boost to even win. I'm pretty sure that's what they did to this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the SpongeBob episodes I recorded. You'll probably see the first of the SpongeBob episodes before this part. Like, you'll probably see part 1. I don't know if I'm going to go back to 2 uploads per day or 1 upload per day. If I start recording smaller file games and stuff like that, then maybe. Or if I just, like, start recording a lot more in one day. But as for the time being, I'm thinking 1 video a day. Just because it makes things a little bit easier to maintain, but then we also get constant content for you guys. And dude, I haven't missed a single star boost, and that butterfly was up my butt. Now, come on, game. Also, I'm an idiot and bought the wrong Game Pass, so I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the Deep Rift in Dead by Daylight, which really sucks because I was so close. And my Game Pass expired last night, and then I bought the cheap one for console, forgetting that, you know, Live isn't included with a $12 subscription. You have to pay, like, the $17 one, at least in Canada. I don't know how much Game Pass technically is in America, so don't quote me wrong. And then I know the American one is pretty much close to the UK one, yada yada yada, but still. And we beat that, so we get an egg. And we got John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. He was a fat little dragon with grass clipping through his body. And now we have time attack. We know how time attack works. We've played Spyro a dozen times before. I believe these rings in Spyro 3, though, were one color. Like, they weren't multiple colors. Well, that's one thing I'll give this game, is that I don't think they ruined those rings. But then, in Spyro 1, we noticed that there are levels with multicolored rings, so it begs the question, like, why they sometimes choose to do single-colored or multicolored. Despite turning multicolored areas into single-colored ones sometimes. I don't know, maybe thought it would just match the level more? I don't know. I really don't actually have a reasoning behind why they did certain things. Also, these spiders' webs, I think they're radioactive, which is why it looks more like green, elasticy string type stuff instead of an actual web. Also, these are supposed to be monarch butterflies, but they don't look like monarchs, because first of all, their body, and then they have these like big black alien eyes. It just looks creepy. And he still does this, for whatever reason. He didn't do that in the original. And then we gotta quit. Then we got Sabina. No idea what kind of name Sabina is, but it's a name nonetheless. And we gotta go to the time attack again. This time we have to go to a mushroom over this way. I will admit, this is my favorite speedway just because it's so simplistic yet cool. Like, the giant mushrooms everywhere. I've always liked mushrooms. I think they're really cool, plus they taste good. Don't do the drug ones, though.
A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course. Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners.
Alright.
Look out, sheep! Here I come!
Normally, like, if you didn't play the first game, you'd be like, oh man, this just sounds ridiculous. But then you realize that that sheep cut me off and killed me.
Whoa, looks like...
And then he just repeats himself. I believe in the original, he actually did have lines for when he died. He'd like go ouch or something, you know? But for whatever reason, the game removed those, but... yeah, if you didn't play the second game, this would seem really weird with, like, the whole, sheep UFO thing. It's actually pretty hard compared to the Spyro version of this, because these guys actually attack you. And you're always one shot from death, so even though you don't lose lives here, it's still a challenge. And I had an itchy nose, so I had to slow down. I had no hands, you know. Yeah, where are the enemies? Like, I've been around here multiple times. There's one. Now, where are the rest of them? Like I've said, we've been through this place a few times. Okay, and that guy just zoomed right past us. Our bullets completely missed. There he goes. Get back here, you. Ah, there we go. Sniped.
Woohoo! Check it out. The squad leader had abducted this egg.
Right, and it's tater tot. Nice. Is he colored like a potato? At least that fits. And now we can leave because we got 100%. There's nothing else to do here. I guess I should look at the skill points too to make sure I'm not missing it on any skill points. But another 400 gems will be 1,500. Yeah, and by the way, Moneybags, if you thought he was bad in the second game, oh boy, just wait till you see him in this game. Because boy, oh boy, does he get very invasive with the money. I want to do the skill points. Molten Crater, catch the funky chicken. Okay, so the next level that we can 100% complete will be this one, which required 14 eggs, and it's Seashell Shores.
Yay! My portal.
Who cares? It just says the portal's working. And here we go. To the beach. This level's actually kind of cool. Because it's one of two or three water-based levels, but it's not completely water-based. And obviously we have the same amount of things. And the funky chicken is just a chicken that swims underwater. Like, you know, just the regular fodder. So that jellyfish, that octopus, had, like, glitched and, like, moved. Like, he had kind of, like, teleported. What that? Is that Why do I keep calling you a jellyfish? I'm so used to playing SpongeBob right now that I thought you were jellyfish. But you're octopi. Without the pie, because you're not giving me pie. Also, in the original, you didn't get knocked back underwater hitting those. You only got knocked back if you hit them above water. Yeah, by the way, this isn't a completely underwater level. And most of the eggs and stuff aren't actually underwater in this. Like, yeah, there's like a water-based challenge. And challenges that are on the water, but not really underwater. Which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, these guys can get annoying because of that. But I do believe, yeah, they give you a 1-up right here, for whatever reason. Despite not really being that difficult of a level. And now we're out of the water. Hello, chicken. Alright. I believe the funky chicken is in the... Yeah, quick summary. We already know how to do that. I told people how to do that in the first episode, or maybe the second episode, I don't remember. And I also told them how to do it in the first and second games, so that's the thing. I believe it's the next completely underwater section, not like this where it has like a lake, that you'll find the funky chicken for the skill point. So I'm just going to go around collecting all this stuff underwater. Might as well grab this egg while we're here. We have Jason Voorhees, the psychopath from Crystal Lake. No, that's not a psychopath. I really don't want to hear you cry because it's just annoying. Oh, you swam up here. I was like wondering where that enemy that was underwater had went. But he had moved locations to be close to us. Because he doesn't like to be alone, you know. Even bad guys don't want to be alone. Anyways, let's go back over here where we kind of failed this jump because I didn't glide and hover. I just tried jumping across like a boob. Man, you play SpongeBob too much and you make yourself a boob, just like him. I guess that's something that happens, right? Makes perfect sense. Alright, sometimes you got these enemies that like to hide out in here, these little prisoners. Hiding out in shells, pretty smart idea until you start walking around and going to attack. I was about to say, one of these has got to be an enemy, right? And lo and behold, that man was such a thing. And these duck dudes. I think they're ducks. No, they're chickens.
You can hop.
Why are you telling me how to hover now? I had to do that in previous levels. Plus, I'm pretty sure you tell me how to do it in other levels. This is probably the hardest glide that you'll ever have to make in this game, by the way. It's so precise, it's not even funny. But yeah, that's it. That's the hardest glide in the entire game, and that's not saying much. All that for just, what, 6 gems? Or was it 5? I don't even know. I got itchy again. Those are not chickens. They are clearly not chickens. They're ducks. Wait, unless the one is actually a chicken. I never actually paid attention to see if it was a chicken or not. Could be a chicken for all I know. Anyways, let's go to the sandy part.
Oh, hi,
Sandy
Spyro.
part. Sheila.
Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
Man, you guys act like you've dealt with Rhinocs your entire lives, despite, I think, just being a relatively new threat. Unless the Rhinocs have been living here for a long time, ever since the dragons left. I don't actually know how it worked. So, you're ground pound to destroy the cannons. And, guess what? There's actually 2 eggs in this area. One of them literally is being right here. Jared Leto. Nice. Another J dragon. Thank you very much. Kamikaze smash attack. That blue gem was having a stroke over there. Do you see that? It's like, help me. Alright, for this section, all you have to do is go in there.
Hi, Sheila.
Yeah, it'll start a timer, and then we just gotta blow everything up. Yeah. And then, ow! You're not supposed to land on me and do that, game. That's a little unfair, don't you think? The enemies in the original were a lot more dumb, if you're wondering. Don't know why they made them such a pain in the butt in this. Also, you have a lot of time, surprisingly enough. And you can do it pretty quickly, too. Like, they could have probably cut the time down by half, because we've already finished it. Now we get to watch it blow up. And there we go.
Wow, I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
I don't know how it was safe in your pocket, Molly. Polly Pocket's evil twin sister that does Molly. Let's go and grab me some health from this duck. I swear, if the one underwater isn't a chicken, I'm gonna be livid because they're dumb. And they modeled them wrong then. Because I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be chicken with scuba suits on, but, you know. Whatever. This part of the level also feels kind of barren now that I think about it. Like, it just feels empty. And you'll see this a lot, like where there's these little mini-game portals that bring you to different parts of the level, which is where you'll get collectibles and stuff like that. And sorry, pal, you guys are just dumb too. Like, you're so weak. You're just big, aggressive, and dumb. Are we missing anything? I don't think so. Not up here, at least. There we go. Enemy defeated. Let's see if it's actually a chicken, because, yeah, it's the guy that swims through this area. Oh. That is not a chicken! That is literally just a duck! You guys do realize what a chicken is, right? They modeled that so incorrectly, it's not even funny. Like, holy cow. I love that it's supposed to be a chicken, yet they modeled it as a duck. Like, great. 10 out of 10 for character design there, man. Okay, I think he's pointing behind... Oh, right there. Oh, and then this enemy right here. I think he's pointing up, so we should be able to go and do this challenge over here next.
I used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra-high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now.
Alright.
The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Why do we have to kill every single Rhinox? Like, why? Like, how does that really do anything for us? There's still mines, and the water is still flowing in this one direction. So, how would we ever get back? Some things in video games never make sense, you know? Despite these games being sweet. Also, they're apparently making a fourth one. Finally. After all these years.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Okay. Duke Nukem. Yeah, and they all have the same, like, animations. So I'm just gonna skip through them now. We see nothing unique anymore. Now we can go up here and do probably the most difficult of the mini-games in this entire world.
Bluto the Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we'll get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol.
What the heck is kitchen
Do you
patrol?
want to take on Bluto?
Sure, why not?
Okay, good luck. Just remember, stay away from the sharp end.
Yes, the sharp end. Weehaw! Not a big fan of how this controls in this part of the level. Because it all of a sudden becomes, like, very, very awkward and janky. So you want to collect as many missiles as possible, then just spam them when he's out like that. Just spam into him. And continue again. Now he's probably going to come after us with his bitey thing, I guess. Guess he's not going to do the bitey thing. I guess he's just going to do his missile hunting. And we beat him! After taking 2 dumb hits.
Wow, that's the first time Bluto has ever lost. You dragons must have a ton of talent. I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
What was that face? Dude, and that's not Jackie Chan, that's Jackie Chanette. And now we gotta go back through the same little area, this time killing the enemies that are around here, and collecting the gems that we may or may not have missed. Ooh, secrets. Not really. We're just collecting goodies again. All these gems are mine. Mine, 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 my mine, 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 my mine. I think we only need to get to 1900, right? Yeah, we need to get to 1900 because we made it to 1500 in the end of the last episode. Oh, there's a blue gem right there, and yeah, okay. Now the rest of them should be back here. I know there's going to be a few at the very end of the level, too. So don't worry. I know that we didn't get all the gems before we came in here. Oh. Okay, now I think he's pointing to the exit. Yep, excellent. Let's leave. And dive bomb. No, Funky. Wait, why are there 2 of you now? Can I also hit him, please? Thank you.